How confident are you that the actions you take daily are driving you to your goals? And do you want a more predictable path to success? Success leaves clues. Today, we will learn a simple exercise that implemented daily will help you find the clues to success surrounding you right now. Discuss 3 steps Tony Robbins recommends, and then share the proven path to create a rock-solid foundation that will support your greatest dreams becoming reality. Have you ever been told to slow down, to pay attention, to take your time, or, my personal favorite, to be more patient? Well, did you? It may have required a few shiitakes, or if you're like me, it may have taken more than a few to learn to slow down for just long enough to understand and benefit from those who have successfully taken a similar journey. The wisest man who ever lived said thousands of years ago, "There is nothing new under the sun." I'm not here to argue that, and we can all agree that many brilliant, hardworking people have lived before us. Here's what Tony Robbins has to say about this in Unlimited Power. 1, success leaves clues. People who produce outstanding results do specific things to create those results. Now, your ability to see these clues lies in your ability to be present. Your ability to be fully in the present is mainly affected in 3 ways. 1, how you feel about the past. 2, what you believe about the future. And 3, how much time daily does your mind drift toward one of these? I am a firm believer in learning from the past and envisioning and creating your future. I also believe that there is a time and place for everything. When it's go time, you must be fully present. I've been asked many times what it's like to be at the end of a close game in a stadium full of thousands of screaming fans with the pressure of winning or losing on the line in that moment. The question people seem to be most interested in is this: how do you handle that pressure and deliver your best when it matters the most? Here's what I can tell you. In that moment, you must be fully present. If you're thinking about a past mistake, the probability is that you'll create a present mistake. If you're thinking about what the next play is or what will happen if this or that outcome occurs, you're gonna miss the moment to deliver in the present. To tell you the truth, I never heard the crowd during a play. I never thought about the crowd. I completely shut out the past and the future. My senses were fully attuned. I focused on being fully aware and delivering my absolute best in the moment, in the present. I recently read a great book by neuroscientist Amisha Jha called Peak Mind and learned a simple 4-step exercise called STOP to check in, see where your mind is, and become more present. STOP is an acronym to help remember the exercise. The S is for stop. Pause whatever you're doing, whether physically or mentally, and bring yourself into the present moment. T, take a breath. Slowly inhale and exhale, noticing the sensations of your breath. O, observe. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations without judgment. And P, proceed. After pausing and observing, choose a mindful way to proceed, whether it's continuing your activity or responding in a more intentional manner. Success leaves clues, and when you are present and fully aware, you will see and find the clues that surround you. 2, actions are the source of all results. I submit to you that in today's world, a lack of knowledge is a weak excuse for a lack of results. There's an overabundance of knowledge. It wasn't that long ago when, as a species, we had to travel for days and wait at the bottom of a mountain in a long line to go up and see the wise one for 15 minutes so they could impart their knowledge. Now, that's available at the click of a button while you're walking, driving, or sitting on your sofa. The will, the determination, the grit to take action consistently over time, to do the hard, boring thing that drives success is what is lacking. Actions are the source of all results. Without action, there are no results. Here's the great news. There is a process, there is a science to discovering exactly and specifically what people do to produce a specific result. And that is called modeling. Modeling is the pathway to excellence. The movers and shakers of the world are often professional modelers, people who have mastered the art of learning everything they can by following other people's experience rather than their own. To model excellence, you should be a detective, an investigator, someone who asks a lot of questions and tracks down all the clues to what produces excellence. Building from the successes of others is one of the fundamental aspects of most learning. Wow, and Tony's a smart guy, right? For sure. And he has learned from others. Think about how you have learned most things and ask yourself, did you learn them from divine revelation or by it being modeled for you? You learn to talk by listening to and watching other people talk. Then you started practicing what they were doing. Sure, you were really bad at it for months, maybe years for most of us. It's literally called babbling, but you saw and heard everyone around you talking. They were modeling it for you consistently. They were communicating effectively, and you deeply desired to do the same thing. This created the motivation to continue, and it also created the belief that you would succeed, that talking would become part of your future, provided you kept learning and practicing, and you did. This is like that. That's what modeling is. Successful modeling is to slow down for just long enough to look in detail at what successful people in your field are doing, study the big picture, learn the details, and then implement it consistently over time. Instead of ready, fire, aim, think ready, aim, fire. Now listen, as important as modeling is, there is one vital ingredient of the massive success recipe that is often forgotten or added in at the wrong time. What is that ingredient? It's creativity. Some get so into the routine of a model that they make the mistake of discounting the value of or throwing creativity out altogether. Don't throw out creativity, but remember, starting with it is risky. The smartest way to get the most from your creativity is to begin with proven models that already work. Once you've followed and mastered those models, then you can start to tweak, innovate, and refine them. The mistake many people make is jumping to creativity too soon. If you try to get creative before you've properly used a solid model, you can end up weakening or even ruining the whole process. Often, people use creativity as a shortcut or to cover up gaps in their understanding of the model. But when creativity builds on a strong foundation, it multiplies your results. Think of it like a triangle. The wide base is proven models, and creativity is the point at the top. A triangle resting on its base is stable. Flip it upside down with creativity on the bottom, and it becomes unstable and it wobbles. The bottom line, consistently reinventing the wheel is exhausting. Building on solid models is not only empowering, it's also more effective. To recap, 1, slow down, be present, and find the clues to success surrounding you right now. The stop exercise is helpful with this. 2, actions are the source of all results. You must take action. 3, models provide a proven path of successful actions that others have taken before you. Implement the proven model first, and then add your creativity on top is number 4. I appreciate you being here. Crush it. We're stronger together.